Okay, it's 3:45 in the morning. I never sleep. I never sleep. I never rest. I was just out walking.
You don't want to explain it to me?
Okay.
What do you mean you don't want to let me? That's enough. You're obsessed with me and being a pain. I'm not lying. Your sister, she's obsessed with me. It's crazy. Just shut up.
Come on, just get out, because...
I don't give a damn about you. I don't care. I'm not paying attention to you. Look, I told you it'll happen when the time is right, and it'll be by the rules.
But actually, what you don't understand is that you're messing with the wrong person, and I'm not going to let you go.
Oh, wow. Wait. I'm shaking. Wait, I'm shaking.
But you could even get wet from that?
I'm shaking. No, that's your sister. That's not me. That's your sister.
Well, yes then.
During a violent argument, sorry for the things you might hear.
Je vais commencer à les dépop, voilà. Je te parle ça.
Voilà, mon rêve, je te jure, mon rêve absolu, genre.
Je te parle ça, mais le problème c'est qu'on peut plus tirer ici.
By the rules. But he's waiting for me.
Mais si j'ai bien compris... Ouais,
I'm sorry, I interrupted you, bro. Are you okay?
No worries, I'm good. How about you?
That's your problem. What's your issue with girls, huh?
Actually, it's simple. It's a girl. Like, I don't even know her, honestly. She ghosted me once, and she did it really, really badly. And earlier, she talked a bit badly about me, so I went to see her like, well, girl, I think you're talking a bit badly for someone who tried to get close and be friends with me. And since then, well, we've had a bit of an argument. We kind of clashed. And since then, he's been stalking me, like really stalking me.
Is this RP?
No, not really, no. It's just that she hates me, so they're trying to catch me, and now they're just waiting for me to leave the PC. Oh, well, they're over there. They're in the car over there waiting for me to leave. No, but right now they're actually waiting for me to leave the PC. I said I was going to do this by the rules.
Hold on, I'm checking something and we'll listen to you after. Because...
For freaking, but I don't care.
I've been hearing that a little bit for 2 days now. I don't know if it's you, but yesterday I heard a girl, same thing, talking about another girl, insulting her, just like you're insulting each other now.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I admit it, I insulted her, but honestly, I can't take it anymore, I just can't. Girls who insult me when I don't even know them, I can't take it anymore, I just can't.
Okay.
I'm really sorry, like, really, but no, that's not it. It's just that, like, honestly... Now she's sending people to me, she's sending people who call me to say, yeah, come on, get out of this. And earlier she wanted to set me up, like yesterday she wanted to ambush me. I didn't fall for it since I know it's forbidden. And now for a while she's been calling me and everything, like to give me a location so I can meet them and so they can torture me, hurt me and all that.
JL, what's your opinion on that?
Well, for my part, since I just had an ambush scene earlier, I would say that ambushes are allowed in a certain way. If the person calls you to maybe have a drink on the beach or things like that.
Yes, it makes sense. No, but I'm talking to you about...
It's consistent.
Yeah, I'm talking to you about the situation in general terms, about their mess there.
Well, I was going to ask him because basically that's what I was there for.
Okay.
What was going on? Well, personally, if it's someone who's sharing the phone number, that's already not really fair play. So for my part, no, there is.
Listen, take it. We're going to settle this now because I feel like it's...
I'm honestly not into that. I have no issues with the other girls in town, but it's exhausting.
Go ahead, and you know what we're going to do?
Yeah.
I'm coming, I'll come by car, go get a car, I'll get in with you, we'll both leave together, and that way we'll handle it, you stay above us.
They're there anyway.
I know, get a car and we'll leave the parking lot together. I'm not bringing you guys because it'll cause trouble.
Yeah, don't worry. Go ahead, don't worry.
And good game to you. Wait, I'll go quickly. Hi, oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, tell me.
Before leaving, unfortunately, the white Golf, which was behind, that's them.
Yes, that's them.
Yes, but the problem is that they just left because they heard Alex.
But that doesn't surprise me.
Do you think they heard me?
Yes, they heard you, but they won't catch me as long as I'm not alone. I know that. Like, I'm tired. Like, go ahead. I can't be bothered. I'm telling you the truth. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was really vulgar in what I said because I gave it back to him. Because at some point, being called a whore and all that, especially by a girl, it just wears me out. I didn't even know that girl, and she started harassing me. Honestly, I can't be bothered and have no problems with anyone.
You just need to not be vulgar. We'll solve this right now if that's okay with you.
Yeah, no problem. That's fine with me.
because it's heavy for nothing, and you guys are caught up in something. If this starts to spill over out of character and it starts to get heavy, it's not pleasant for anyone. All right, I'll go check with them and come back to you.
Je vais la ranger.
Yeah, you can. Honestly, I'm not sure they heard me, you know. They switched cars so you wouldn't recognize them. I don't know if they heard me, but they changed cars at the impound lot and are coming back.
No, but when you spoke, like, they were there.
Ah, damn, I got a flash curse. Great, but it's okay.
Okay.
Now, nothing ventured, nothing gained, but
If you want, I'll take a different car.
Oh, did you see him jump? Wait, I'll check it out. Well, I'll take care of it anyway. We'll handle it with JL, just calmly. 28, so these scenes are annoying. I've been hearing them insult each other for a while. 29, 38. And actually, since they're people who, well, don't hang around at the PC, it's lame. What is he doing? He's gonna fall off his motorcycle if he keeps driving like that. He's gonna fall, he'll end up in a coma. I'm telling you, that's exactly what happens. Ah, well, there you go. I just had to stick to him. And he's got the LTF4. Where is he? He's got the ALTF4. SQL ban, wait, I can't remember the name. 2938 there. SQL ban 2938. 3 days for logging out on stage. There you go. Come on. It was really 28. 2938. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's look at that.
EMS, she came like she's the one who came to me, you know, and then she's there talking rudely.
Why did she come in the first place?
She found out those guys were with me.
Yeah, actually, it's.
But those guys, they went to EMS to get treated, you know. Deliberately, just to talk without reason.
I was up in the sky there.
Ah.
Well, you heard me because as soon as you heard my voice, you left, so you know I'm here, right?
Yeah.
No, we heard you parking over there.
Yeah, so you left. How is RP consistency affected when a staff member tells you to leave because another staff member is present? Why are you leaving?
Basically, look, let me explain something to you. I didn't know you were here. We just came back to see if she would leave. Then we heard your voice and decided to go.
Would you mind just getting out of the car so we can talk for a couple of minutes, loves?
No problem. Oh, there. I'm worried my vehicle might get towed. I'm just taking it out, not lying to you.
Well, just kick it or something. I don't know what the trick is.
Careful.
And stay. There you go. Tell him.
Sorry, excuse me.
Stay inside if you want next to it and turn off the engine. That's right. So, we're in a situation that's pleasant for no one, I think. And that seems to be becoming relatively out of roleplay.
Can I speak? No, can I speak?
But this really concerns you, huh?
Yeah, okay. So to explain to you, here in the city, well, I kind of know who it is, you know. I'm going to use you informally if you don't mind.
No, you can.
And so she's not my friend. That's it, originally. Yesterday we ran into each other anyway. I got along well with her, still in the city. And earlier I was at the EMS and apparently one of her friends was there. And she heard me talking with him and she didn't like it. So she came back, I think 2 minutes later when she found out I was EMS. She came with the same guys who were there just before.
You're EMS?
No, I got treated.
Oh, you were at EMS. Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, at EMS, yeah. And actually she kind of trash talked me if you want. So I gave her back what she deserved, so I wasn't very nice. And anyway, after that, she left.
I swear that's social stuff.
Afterwards, I gave her number.
That's not my job.
But I'm explaining the situation. Oh, you want insults?
About the insults, you said some, she said some.
Yes, that's it. I take responsibility, but that's not my behavior.
So did this scene start from a hostage situation or not?
No, look.
Did you take a hostage?
I did take her hostage, but that was a while ago, well, a few days ago already. And she didn't like it, actually. She didn't like that I took her hostage, and that's why she came to insult me. And since I gave him her number so we could play something, that's it. She insults me every time he calls her because she didn't like that I took her hostage.
I swear, Alex Novia, I'll remind you. You'll see. I didn't want to say it, but you'll understand.
And actually, she didn't like that I took her hostage, and that's why she's like that with me.
Is it okay with you if we talk about it for a couple of minutes? Because aside from that, it's a case that could help a lot of other players.
Yeah.
You see, Alex Novia, it's nothing against you, but you know, people like her, you see, she only knows how to respond with insults and not with arguments. And you see, and the problem with that is that you can't make good scenes by doing that.
What I find unfortunate is that...
Yeah, but then let me tell you something. I totally get where you're coming from about the fact that I don't even know where the story started. And honestly, from the POV of someone outside, like a staff member or me, it's really hard to understand because you'd have to watch what happened for a whole week every day to see how it started.
I took it.
Yeah, no, but I mean, you have to see how different scenes played out to understand how we got here. And sometimes there are people who throw insults at each other. For example, when you're in a car and you say, I'm going to wreck it, blah, blah, blah. That's really harsh language too, you know what I mean? For the gentleman.
It's our way of speaking our own language, but it means to catch her, you know, to do to her what she did.
Yeah, Depop, it's not exactly just catching her.
Yeah, well, after killing her, that's it.
But yeah, that's the idea. The idea is that if it stays RP, that's why I'd like to talk with the two girls. If it stays RP, well, we can keep going with the storyline if you don't want to play together. And if it's just about revenge or hate, that becomes OOC. It's pointless, really. You see what I mean?
Well, to be honest, wait, let me finish. To be honest, she's like that if you want, because I actually RP'd her. That's the thing, the crazy part. Because yesterday...
Don't say RP.
Yes, but...
Don't say RP.
The scene happened, okay? Yesterday we saw each other, we got along really well, like we talked, we exchanged numbers.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why she said yesterday. She's sneaky and ghosted me after that.
We're just going to handle this quickly off the record, and depending on how it goes, either you continue or you don't. But honestly, I don't think it's crazy, like, so I'll take you with me onto a rooftop.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a silly story that can be settled in RP and there's no need for staff intervention. Oh shoot, I didn't get his ID. Okay, TPA then.
Please.
Why?
Trust me.
Go ahead.
Didn't you hear what I said?
No, go ahead.
Oh, well, actually, if you prefer. Anyway, do you know the YouTube app on your phone?
Yeah.
Ah, there you go. Well, you click.
Yeah, but I don't care, but I'm explaining. Yeah, I know, I click.
Okay. So, here we go. Hop.
It's good.
So give me just a second, please.
No, there's no problem.
I need to find her ID. That must be it.
That's me.
Ah, damn. Wait, give me a second. I'm coming.
No worries.
What's her ID? I didn't get it.
Small, you see.
Yo, you're coming with me to the roof, bro.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
He's talking to JL, you know.
I thought he was talking to me.
Yeah, you're coming with us too. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, does it bother you if the guys are here or not?
Well, we're gonna talk among ourselves because it's a bit too influential, and I'm bringing in another staff member with us. So, girls, there's a staff member who's going to arrive too. I'm recording video independently from you. We don't care about you. Your names aren't shown anyway. I hide the IDs. Well, it's just your IDs. The idea is I think this case is really interesting for RP players. So I'm telling you this will be posted on the internet, but I'm also saying it for the people who will come. There are insults that have, don't judge the girls who are here. This is a clash that happens every day to a lot of players. And for me, it's a situation that should be handled in RP. Except that here, as I hear you talking, it's starting to cross the line of what's tolerable in terms of RP by the staff. and you're going to get sanctioned. Yes, your case can be useful for a lot of players, both male and female, because it's very rare for it to be two girls arguing. Usually it's a guy and a girl. Anyway, you know how it is. So what I'd like to clarify is this. I've gotten the feedback, so you were PO, and things didn't go the way you wanted. And from there, it turned into a clash, even though yesterday, at first, things were going well, and then it turned into a clash.
No, not really. Actually, I got PO'd by them and I didn't really appreciate it. Then there was one of those guys who wanted my number and everything. Anyway, it was all a trap. I didn't really want to get involved with them because, well, obviously we weren't from the same family. So for me, it doesn't make sense. So it's not, and then, well, I didn't really pay attention to her. Like, I mean, I didn't really try to get to know her more than that. Okay, like I just lived my life, except that, well, earlier, I was on the phone with some colleagues of mine and we could hear her in the background saying that like she knew me, but not necessarily in the same way. I have the recordings, so it's fine. She just didn't know me the right way.
Don't feel attacked here, really. We're here to solve the problem.
I'm just explaining my point of view that she didn't really know me in the right way and all.
I let her speak afterwards.
It kind of annoyed me because yesterday she came to see me like, oh yeah, I don't have any girlfriends in town, take my number, blah blah, yada yada and all that. She tried to set up a meeting with me, but I couldn't yesterday. I found it weird that the first time she seemed to hate me even though we didn't know each other. And so earlier it kind of annoyed me because I hate people who are two-faced and all that. So I went to see her like, oh yeah, okay, fine. And I told her straight up that she was kind of a hypocrite. I totally own it. From there, well, insults started flying back and forth. I admit I insulted her back because at one point when she told me, yeah, go back to dancing, acting like a slut and all that. Well, I think that's not okay, especially coming from another girl, but whatever. So I insulted her back, I own it, and actually I apologize for it because usually I'm not vulgar or anything like that. I've never had issues with girls here, except you. Since then, she's been having people call me. One guy tried to trap me by leaving his number, but I knew it was from her, so it didn't work. Then after that, he told me, yeah, you're a loser, come here, we'll meet you, come on, we'll give you a break. Then after that, it started to really annoy me by the third call, like, I'm serious, you guys won't leave me alone, let's do this properly and everything. And I sent him a message saying, we'll do it when the time is right. And for me, in my head, it was like, if one day I see her, I'm not doing anything like outside of missions and all that, because, well, I just can't be bothered to get myself jailed for free for people who aren't worth it to me.
Okay.
There you go, I gave my point of view, it doesn't bother me.
If you just allow me a little comment first, up until now, everything you've described. So, you girls need to show some restraint in your insults. Really, but beyond that, for me, it's just roleplay. She pisses you off, you're not happy, you don't want to be friends with her. It creates conflicts that can be quite funny. And in the end, by talking tonight, insulting each other, but in moderation, still the insults. But insulting each other, if in the end you don't hate each other out of character, well, it might actually be pretty funny. Personally, I think it's funnier to say, well, wait, since we're girls, we're two girls. We know we can insult each other, or at least talk to each other, and we won't end up in a fight like some annoying guys do. So actually, I think it opens up a lot of possibilities for scenes, really. All right, I'm listening for what's next.
So I stood by my point of view about that, so we did some scenes. Anyway, we did it with the crew anyway. Yesterday we ran into each other and it really wasn't coming from a bad place at all, I'm telling you clearly. Like really, it wasn't to do anything to you, not at all. I have a brother who wanted your number to actually date you for real. It really wasn't to pull a fast one on you like you might think. Anyway, I didn't like what happened tonight. Since you heard one of your guys on the phone and I was behind, that you came to see me afterwards to say that, plus you don't even have the right to do that. Like you said, that I did something to you in front of the guys when you're not even supposed to recognize me because basically I'm masked, that's it. Then, since you heard me, you came, you said what you said as an insult. I gave your insults back to you anyway. And after that, of course, the guys wanted to protect me, so you see. I gave your number, and also you wanted to do something to me, you wanted to set me up. Because Tino tried to contact me, he left a voicemail. Tino.
Who's Tino? I don't even know any Tino.
Who's in your corner?
Secondly, I know you were there, so I can use that in RP because quite simply, Pilot told me Pilot snitched on you. Like, when we talked, he clearly told me he was part of it, that you were part of it. Besides, I saw you the day we had a meeting with Pilot, so in any case, I can use that. That's why I'm allowed, because I know I saw you without a mask. And secondly, the only thing that made me angry, and I told you you're a hypocrite. At first, I didn't insult you, and if you want to say otherwise, I didn't insult you, I told you you're a hypocrite. because the day before you asked for my number, say you don't have a girlfriend, and I gave it to you thinking why not. Then the next day you say something different on the phone. While he's on the phone, you say, yeah, I knew her, but not for the right reasons. Do you introduce a girl you barely know to your friend for the right reasons or not? Anyway, like, I think it's stupid for girls to judge people just because I work at Unicorn.
Actually, it's not really a big deal. What's happening here?
That's what annoyed me, it's that those are insults.
Let's try to set some boundaries. For the thing, please be respectful in the comments, especially when it's girls, since the comments are often very unpleasant. And I remind you that if anyone recognizes or talks about this situation, they will obviously be banned from Revo. Just like in all situations, it's called metagaming and it's forbidden.
You should know that all the girls I've met so far, even the ones who did me wrong, I've been nice to them and I even held no grudges.
Listen, from the outside when you talk, and I think you're aware of it, first of all, it's not really that serious. And in my opinion, you had some wrong perceptions and you got yourself worked up over nothing.
For me, it's a mess, but the fact that my guy down there, that he calls her and actually she keeps insulting him while he's on the phone with her.
Because she's tilted, so she's tilted from the scene, and I think that's it. So now you're in a situation where she doesn't really want to play with you and you don't really care. Well, for the guys, it's mostly about revenge to protect you, so basically it's not really a crazy scene, and at the same time you can make it crazy. That is to say, having arguments with the group can lead to gang wars. Well, you see the storylines that happen every day. Guys keep peeking each other to loot and get information. Here you have the possibility, you're in two groups, that's what's different. You have the chance to have a much bigger group war. Over a fight between girls, that's a scene that never happens on the server. And finally, you have incredible opportunities to move forward.
Personally, I don't have a crew anymore. I left my organization, if you want.
Okay, so that's information you shouldn't use in RP.
I left it, but she said it in front of her guys.
I just said that you got fired.
That you were in the organization, but not that you left. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's all right with you, is there a way for you to start over on good terms and try to continue without insulting each other?
But for me, originally yesterday, when I ran into him, for me it was, well, what happened before when I saw you yesterday, for me it was in the past.
I gave you my number because you were passing by, but you don't understand why I reacted or called you a hypocrite. So it's because on the phone, you said you didn't know me for the right reasons, even though you asked for my number the day before. If you don't like me, I swear, we can't like everyone. And I accept it, no problem, but just don't sell me out because it's happened to me before and it wears me out.
And it wasn't even about the unicorn or anything like that. When I said that, it was about Pilot, if you want, but I separated things. If I took your number yesterday, it wasn't to trick you or anything. I genuinely mean it. Because already one of my brothers wanted to. I swear one of my brothers wanted to.
No, but I believe you. I have a good feeling I believe you, but it's true, It made me think the opposite. Taylor's action made me think the opposite. Now, like I told you, I apologize because I'm not insulting by nature, and especially...
Well, if I apologize to you.
To the girls, really not. I don't like having arguments with girls. But honestly, in the moment, I snapped because it was really something I usually get from guys, and that kind of thing really tires me out.
No, I understand. Well, I apologize anyway if you...
Be careful with that, because I think you have a lot more cases of annoying guys' phone numbers who might call you. So don't give out other girls' numbers even if they're your friend, because it could be... Try to be maybe clearer with her, because it's not really a problem on paper. Except that when you, I think when you get 15,000 calls a day from guys, if you add one more, it can be annoying. So, okay, let's say it's not that big of a deal. I'm glad we can start over on good terms. Guys, for those watching, it's much harder to have this discussion with others and reach this conclusion. So thank you very much, girls, for that, because it shows exactly the same situation that guys go through every day, 3 or 4 times a night.
But you also have to be mature.
Yes, of course, but it's cool that we're talking about it because you put words to things that are sometimes hard to express, because the situations, you can confirm this, JL. The guys argue all night, they go at each other for 14 hours, except they don't talk, they just keep going at each other over and over until they get banned from the server. That's why I wanted to stop, it was getting out of hand. I'll leave it to you, you decide, do you want to keep going with this storyline, or should we move on or do something else? What do you want to do?
For me, it's really up to her. There's no hard feelings. Honestly, if you want to start over on good terms, it's fine, no problem.
Me too, there's no problem. It's really not a big deal, honestly.
All right, I'll send you back to where you were. Thank you very much, ladies. Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Have a good evening to you too. So there will be the video on YouTube, and I specifically asked people that if you write about it or talk about it in game, don't hesitate to make a ticket. I banned them instantly from Revo Perm
No problem.
because with girls it's always sometimes complicated. And the other thing is, well, don't talk about this to others. The man who told you I was on YouTube because I forgot your ID, I came back to see you and he was telling you, you heard me on the radio, blah, blah, blah. You should tell him to avoid doing that kind of thing.
No problem.
Thanks. Have a good game, girls. Bye.
Thanks, bye.
2589, thank you very much. Whoa. Oh, yeah, well, I teleported you twice. I can send you back to the PC. You don't mind. Can you call them?
That works, no problem.
All right, have a good game. Well, there you go. It was getting too out of hand. That's why I preferred to step in.
When I arrived, she was talking about it, and the 3 guys were there seeking revenge for her. They were clearly about to go for the free kills.
Yeah, the other 3 guys were there for the free kills too. That's why.
I approached them and said, it won't just be 30 minutes. He thought 30 minutes in jail was fine, but I told them I'm really going to ask for a heavy punishment.
Well, yeah. So for me, the thing is, it's a scene that can be really consistent. I mean, you see, in terms of RP, it's never happened to me that 2 rival groups go against each other because 2 girls from the groups had a fight. You see, it could be really funny as a scene outcome. The guys had a lot of games. They were protecting the girls. It was really consistent, protective and all. It was crazy.
Well, actually, look at what you were saying earlier. I had the scene for 2.5 hours, and in the end, 3 interactions, 3 different staff members just for me to cancel the scene. So, they couldn't agree on anything. I didn't blame myself for canceling. I told them 3 staff came and 2 hours of work were wasted.
Oh, yeah, no, but
I'm sorry, but well, that's it. Thank you, Alex.
good luck. Bye-bye.
Have a good evening.
Did you see that, huh? Every time I'm on scenes where guys are arguing, we have to say, well, just go your separate ways. You have no way to tell them, listen, start over on good terms, guys, often. Well, and it changes things up a bit too. Grand Theft Roleplay, there are a lot more guys, so it's a bit different to run into other kinds of situations. And I didn't say that girls are cases, huh? Well, cases, I mean other topics, you know. You have to be careful with everything you say on the internet. You have to be cautious. Look at him. He's in his underwear in his car. Very consistent.
Are you getting in or not, Fly?
Yeah, but did anyone else notice that weird silence just now?
I think Fly is drooling over this one.
Well, no, I'm here.
Whoa. Oh shoot, why are they firing in the air at him?
Enorme. Vou choquer tout le monde.
Okay, there.
Il est 1335 amende.
Their buddy just made a radio call to them from jail. And
Voilà. Là, il me reste plus que 9.
He says, yeah, I'd like to see you go out, meet some guys at the tower and tease them.
I'm singing, and the guy next to me says, you sing like a crappy Brussels guy.
he's opening up. Okay. That's consistent, that is. Okay, no, wait, let's go back to the other one. Okay, let's try something, guys. Let's try something. I put on my outfit, but I can't remember which or where it is. Good morning, gentlemen. Yeah, I was watching the security cameras and I saw a car It's 4 in the morning after all, a car hanging around in front of the prison parking lot. I was wondering about a few things. Are you alright, gentlemen? Is everything okay?
Great, I'm doing well.
What are you doing up?
We're waiting for a friend.
Okay. Were you informed about his release from prison?
Oh yeah, because, well, basically, you see, he...
J'ai eu un souci, j'étais à l'hôpital.
Hello, sir.
I was at the hospital, and when they finally, well, I took care of myself. There was a little problem, so I took a nap and I came back.
Oh, wow. But for me, I feel like the gentleman is an alcoholic and is just rambling, saying anything. All right, gentlemen, I wish you a wonderful evening. Be careful on the road. Be careful. He started explaining it was impossible to stay in character.
Rien, juste là, je te ungel, mais prochaine fois.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Could I speak with you in my office for a moment?
Yes.
Great. Come, follow me, please. You just got out of prison, right?
Yeah.
Sorry about the mask, but we have to wear it now because some inmates are threatening our families.
It's okay, don't worry.
Yes, that's right. You just got out of prison. What's your name, mister?
Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar. You have the same name as the famous painter. That's funny. I love painting. Do you like painting?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, yes, I love art. Yes. So, sir, what should I say to you? You're on the phone, right? Do you have earphones, something like that?
No, not right now.
Oh, okay, then listen. Here, I'm going to ask you to sign the paper that's right there, please.
Okay.
Great, for your release from prison. So it says, sir, so I added, Mr. Pablo Escobar certifies that he has been released from prison. It went well. I mean, I'll read you the different points. Okay, so Mr. Pablo Escobar certifies that he is being released from prison today. Everything went well. During his stay in prison, he will go home. Double voice is forbidden on the server. You have to avoid it. Or otherwise, you need to use a push-to-talk key on your mic, because otherwise it's a mess and we hear everything you say to your friend on Discord. That's it. Well, these are pretty standard stipulation lines. You sign here and then you can leave. Reread the section about double voice and related topics.
Okay, so when I'm in jail and all, can I speak Chinese or not?
In prison? No, we never speak Chinese, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. Chinese.
It's nothing.
Yes, Chinese. Yes, but it's going to look very racist if I make a caricature like that because I only know 3 words in Chinese. Look, I'll show you. It's something a bit like you, but a damn button to speak. Sorry, I don't know what that means in our language, but...
Okay.
Since you want to speak Chinese, I take the cliches and conventions that we hear in everyday life.
Next time I'll be careful.
Yes. I don't know what you're talking about, but yes, we understand each other, huh? Take care of yourself, my little sir. Goodbye. The intonation sounded more Japanese than Chinese, didn't it? Before he had found it, huh? 5 years ago, there were a lot of Chinese groups on the servers who really had an accent kind of like that. For me, that was a Grand Theft Roleplay cliche. So maybe out of a desire not to be toxic in terms of, origin and all that, because honestly, I think it's good to move past origins. I think doing accents is actually pretty funny. Be careful with what you say and do, or you might quickly get into situations that are unpleasant for communities. But that's completely lost now.
If you want a plane, there's a man nearby, low and right beside it.
Sincère, genre, promets Doug.
Vas-y, mais...
Moi, je te dis tout ça, c'est...
Okay, I'm giving some gunfights here. It's tough. Okay, nothing's happening. Okay. Well, here we are. It's 4:20 in the morning, so it's starting to get a little bit later.
That's a different car, and someone is inside.
Possible 2885. Okay, we're going to go spec on the 2885.
I think I know why you fell. Your head hurts on your seatbelt.
Ah, that's possible. Oh, damn.
So he must have had a little pain though. At least he's speaking calmly and explaining things to him. A little yawn. Well, yeah, guys, I get up at night to shoot videos, so of course I'm a bit exhausted at some point. After the hellfire, things rarely work out. They're driving slowly because they know... Whoa! Wait, I'll try to put my outfit back on. The Los Santos Police Department, one here and here and here. Is it this one? Yes, that's good.
Normally, I would have been at about 50 kilos of boots. I'm far from 400.
Yes, hello.
What are you doing?
I go out, he says, but how did you know he was going to go out? I say, yes, sir, actually, he took me back to the hospital, and when I got up, I had a little problem. I took a little nap. He says, whoa, this is getting out of hand.
He said he was drunk.
I have the video. I have the video.
Me too, I have it.
He said he'll create diversions.
So be careful, because that's kind of borderline OOC. No, actually no, but you're telling a story where he was still in a tough spot to explain what happened. He tried to stay in character, but I interrupted, saying you were drunk, since you couldn't stay in character with that explanation.
But actually, when I was at the hospital, I was standing, but I still saw you were in a coma. That's why I ended up in prison, actually.
Yeah, you have...
Yeah, that's it, and they put me in prison even though I was standing. I didn't understand that.
Yeah, well, maybe it's a script bug. Have a good game, guys. Have a good evening.
I
love you, hermano.
It was actually funny.
If you have a problem, tell me and we'll settle it in the forest.
Problem solved, bro.
Go ahead. Well, perfect then.
If I want to handle it, I've got my shotgun and the spell. That's it.
Ah, there you go.
Come on, well, let's go. Let's head into the forest. We'll settle this right now.
You see, this is going to be endless.
We're chill, bro. We're here to fish.
Well, have a good day, good evening, good night.
If you really want to look for trouble, I just have to call a number and a crew of 10 people will show up and it's over, bro.
Bring whoever you want, bro. Bring anyone you want. I'm under contract with them, bro.
Tonight is just trouble like this, guys.
Call them back if you want, but you'll see they won't do anything.
Okay, please just fish, bro, and stop talking to us, thanks.
I'll say this one last time. Have a good evening, if there's a problem.
Because they say good evening to each other, and then there's always one who brings it up again to have the last word. Look, he's going to...
I'm not afraid of anyone.
Oh, I knew he'd mention it again.
I don't have time for you, actually. I don't have time for you. I'm fishing and making money.
Good fishing. All right, good fishing. Bye.
He wants to close it off.
We'll see each other again.
He'll restart on the right.
Stop fishing. Stop fishing.
He grabs his pump, and the guy with the bag and cap is about to restart, see?
Stop fishing. But you and I, let's move aside so I can bust your balls. Let's go.
He's going to tell him, that's good, go.
That was clearly well done, 25. Well done on that one.
Okay, that's actually RP, and honestly, that's cool.
Yeah, you slipped it to him.
Go ahead.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, he just fell off the boat. Whoa, he just pulled out the machine gun. Okay. Oh no, he's coming out to keep the boat from drifting. I thought he was going to grab the machine gun and shoot at the other guy. Oh, it's fine. Where are they? Ah, they disconnected too. I'm dead. They got into an argument with the guy. They made him leave and then they disconnected. I'm dying here, guys. Whoa, I was about to leave.
Eh ouais, se venge, frérot.
You'll tell me in the zone? Free kill.
Ah, damn. Yeah, well, I get it. It's not a big deal. Only 60 kilos were left.
Hello?
Hello?
What happened?
Well, to explain to you actually earlier, can you hear me or not?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Well, to explain it to you basically, earlier we had an altercation with him, we got into it, we shot at each other. But it's been a good 2-3 hours and just now he ran into me again, he got out of the drop and he shot at me.
Alright.
That's all. We argued with him a few hours ago and now he runs into me again. I'm done.
Hello?
Hello?
What was the reason for killing him there, just like that?
Earlier twice he did it to us, so I saw him, well.
What do you mean?
I know we're not supposed to talk about the H, I'm talking about the H, but with everything he said, all that, it just clicked.
So, just if I may. Bro, if you're at least being honest, we can agree that I never insulted anyone. Not once.
But what you did, like waiting for EMS to arrive just to kill us and all that.
Well, look at me. I was honest. We went to a parking lot, settled it, and there was no more problem. We agreed. I gave you my number, you told me to meet you to fight, and I showed up. Yes, if I may. We agree that from my mouth there was no insult, but from yours...
Yeah, but yeah. I've already explained that to you, I've already explained it.
Yeah, he told me, he said that at the time, but Frero...
I wasn't there, but be careful. I'll ban you from the server for at least 2 months if you talk like that.
Yeah, but I clearly told him, you see, by accident, I said it myself, I would never touch that and all, I would never do that, you know.
No, but that's not the problem. It's not about you actually doing it. Obviously, most of the insults, you don't actually go through with them. I don't doubt that. But still, you need to avoid fueling them.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You understood earlier. Look, you told me honestly. It was you told me if I don't know what, meet me at the hospital, we'll settle this. I came to the hospital, we resolved it, and I left. There was no problem, we agree.
Okay, but me, you didn't kill me, just forget it. Okay, but here, he's the one who killed you. It's because Rad, at the hospital, he was in the hospital in a...
Bro, who killed him? Besides, earlier, I wasn't even the one who killed him. It was my colleague who said it. I don't know what cheated because he killed him in the safe zone. Or, if you remember well, we agree that I wasn't the one who killed him. We agree that it wasn't me. We agree that I wasn't the one who killed him then.
I don't know anymore.
Yes.
The first time you were in the car?
Yes, I was in the car, but there were 4 of us, bro.
Let's see if they're as smart as the girls from the start of the video. We'll do the same. Okay, sir. So do you think all this leads us to an interesting scene afterwards?
No, not at any moment, not at any moment.
Okay, so your group, the group of the man in red, you killed them, they insulted, then you killed each other again, and now they come across you and they kill you. Is that it in summary?
Exactly.
Okay. So you're saying he ruined your evening, sir? Is that what you're saying?
That's right, yes. Well, for 45 minutes, you know.
But that was a while ago. It was what? It was 2 o'clock, so it's been quite a while.
So what do we do? Are you going to keep up your little squabble, or do we try to start fresh and move forward?
For me, the conflict was over, and I had honestly forgotten about them.
Me too. I had forgotten I saw you. That was it. I'm not going to follow you all night trying to kill you.
But there you go. Well, so if it's good for you, it's good for me. No problem. Let's just say if we're even for you, it's fine. It's settled.
Okay, gentlemen, just a quick question. How come you don't have matching outfits?
To explain, we had 300 in a chest and we weren't using it, so we came here to see if anyone was around, and we ran into Grandpa, a guy who was farming alone. We came, gave him ours for free, and left. We had just given ours to some people.
So you were basically in civilian clothes, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Be careful, because right now you're still doing something illegal indirectly, even if you are. Try to wear organizer clothes, maybe. Okay. Alright, gentlemen, what do? We all apologize.
Yeah, anyway, you saw the insults I said to you. I'm telling you, I don't mean what I said. You left, it's true. I'm trying to get better at not insulting for no reason.
Yeah, like I said before, those words don't affect me. You can call me whatever, but words like rape aren't okay.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
No, and I didn't tolerate them, so please avoid repeating them.
Yeah, for sure, don't worry.
Moi, ça range une oreille, ça sort de l'autre. Comme j'ai dit, il est derrière un écran, on se verra jamais, y a pas de...
Okay, guys, you each go your own way. Let's move on. If there's no coherence in this scene, there's no connected storyline, we forget about it, we move on to something else. And next time you run into each other, just start over a bit. That's it.
No problem.
All right, have a good game, guys.
Thank you, have a good evening.
Well, listen, it went pretty well, too. Honestly, for real. Honestly, for real. So, what do you think about it? What do you think about it? Isn't it time for us to part ways in pain? Obviously, it's heartbreaking, but since we're here 7 days a week, even 7 days a week on 2 channels, because I release a staff video every day on 2 channels. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, that reminded me. Do you remember that game where you pushed a guy down the stairs? It was like a mannequin and you pushed him down the stairs. And the guy, you had to give him as many fractures as possible. I had that game on my phone during class. No, I wasn't playing on my phone during class, not at all. All right, let's forget about that. Make sure to stay as amazing as you are. And of course, I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. In the meantime, hey, bye. Yeah, bye.